Hello, plant friends! Did you miss my throne? As I filmed, there's a typhoon going on. Two of my plants were toppled over and our gazebo is in shambles. Sobrang lakas ng hangin. It ripped off the roof of our gazebo. So today, I'm gonna film here and I'm gonna talk about 3 low-risk propagation techniques of Monstera deliciosa. If you missed my previous videos, this is actually episode 7 of a series. So if you missed the rest of my Monstera deliciosa videos, I have an entire playlist linked in the description box below. So since the pandemic, a lot of people have been acquiring this plant and a lot of people have been asking me about it, and I decided to create a series here on YouTube. Yeah, so if you missed that, I have a link below. And by the way, I am Mega Plants ni Meg. I am a plant hobbyist here in Pampanga, Philippines. By no means am I an expert. I do not do this for a living. I have had a chance to take care of plants, particularly Monstera deliciosas, for the past few years, maybe going 3 years. And in that 3 years, I have had a chance to take care of, here or take 30 pots of Monstera deliciosas, of which some I have rehomed, some have passed away. So right now, I think I have less than 20, maybe 15 to 18, somewhere along those lines, because I like propagating Monstera deliciosas. Yeah, and that's what we are gonna do today. So I am very excited about this because we are trying new stuff. One of them I have already tried. I highly recommend it. And a couple I learned from 2 of the people I look up to in the industry. Sid of the plant enthusiast groups on Facebook. He's also on Instagram at garage.aroider, and also Tita Vanji, which I featured on one of my other videos. I'm gonna link it up here. I cut it out of the previous video because I want to share it in this episode, and so I'm gonna insert that clip when we try that technique. Okay, so those 2 things, first time ko palang actually gagawin ngayon, and the other one I've done before and I really like it. Okay, so enough of that. Before we chop, let's talk about some basic stuff. This is my Monstera deliciosa small form or Borsigiana. An important part that we will always talk about is the node or nodes. So, ayan. This is a node, or yung, I like to call them the elbows and knees. They're like these bumpy parts, and this is usually where adventitious roots come out. Adventitious roots are basically roots that do not, any root that's not from the main root ball, not from the root tissues. So, ito yung mga roots na lumalabas from the stem, ganyan. So, I think I touched up on aerial roots on one of my previous videos. So, I just learned from Sid that these are called the feeder roots. So, these aerial roots that would seek moisture, they are called the feeder roots. When they touch the medium, they're gonna grow the, the root. And that would basically feed the plant. That's what's gonna take up water, that's what's gonna take up nutrients. I'm going to insert a clip now of Tita Vanji teaching us the first technique that we will try today. Tita Vanji calls it the pre-cut.
Ito, this is how to do it.
Okay.
You pre-cut, then don't remove it. Oh, that's it. Pansit. So you can video that. See?
OMG. So, hindi mo
So,
na siya tatanggalin doon?
Hindi nagdamdam ito kasi
Hindi naman
ko
siya.
lang, pre-cut lang siya.
Tingnan, tinubuan siya ng isang baby. For plants that basically air layer themselves. So, this Monstera deliciosa constellation, like Tita Vanjie's, it already grew aerial roots, and the aerial roots already anchored themselves in the medium. So, pag in-uproot mo yan, if you lift this up, you will see that these aerial roots have already, diba? Daming sukal ng plants ko na. I just let that be because it's also good for the plants. So, I tried to wear gloves now as much as possible because I had a bad accident. Or if it got infected. Wear gloves, guys. This is the patient. So if you can see, I have adventitious roots or aerial roots growing down into the medium here. So I have this over here, and then if you look down under, I have a few here. I have 3 directly on the medium. You cut it, but you won't separate the plants just yet. This will give both plants a chance to recover. Basically, you can actually separate them at this point because itong roots, these aerial roots growing in the medium, those have grown subterranean roots already, so they have ground roots. It can actually feed the plant, but this is a low risk style, kumbaga. So since we don't really need, hindi naman tayo nagmamadali, we're not in a hurry to have 2 plants. We're gonna pre-cut it. Well, we're gonna cut it, but we won't separate it. That way, yeah, we're gonna wait until this is very, the top cut would be very stable, and the mother plant grows new growth. So that's the goal. Of course, we have our cutter. Best practice is to use one disposable blade per plant dahil uso ngayon nga ang mga virus like the mosaic virus, but at the moment I only have one. So I am going to sanitize this. So are you ready? The internodal space is very short. So medyo nakaka-nervous siya. Nice. Parang nag-slice ng pakuan. I'm going to put rooting hormone dun sa cut because rooting hormone has antifungal properties. Just gonna do a line. Okay. So I want to apply that there. Para na-chore na chore tayong and for the next couple of days, I'm gonna keep this plant out of the rain. Okay, so next up, I have another Thai constellation. Ang gusto ko namang gawin dito, I wanna try seed style. This one, while I actually have nice and juicy adventitious roots, but this one is growing upright, so mas mahirap siyang, if I pre-cut this, it's gonna be wonky. This is a node I wanna cut here, but the cut will not be through and through. I'm going to sanitize my tools. So if it's upright like this, a cut should be upward and slanted, because when it gets watered, we don't want water to pool in the cut. I'm thinking of giving up this leaf. It's an old leaf. I'm thinking of giving this leaf up, and so I can do the cut. Well, so we're gonna have a sacrifice today. So again, I'm going to sanitize all tools that I use. Goodbye. Yeah. This leaf is one of the original leaves of this plant. Thank you for your service. This is as upward as I can manage, pero hindi siya through and through. This cut will kind of trick the plant, pero thing is, if you leave it like that, maghihilom lang yan, just like, you know, when you graft. We're gonna have to do something to keep it from heat. Gonna put rooting hormone for the antifungal properties. So if you don't have rooting hormone, you can use fungicide or aloe vera, I guess. So this is supposed to encourage new growth here. And the third one, honestly, hindi ko na siya madedemo because I already did it. This is also called air layering. This is very useful for not only for monsteras but for philodendrons and other aeroids that are growing upright and they have aerial roots. So I showed you that this guy has, you know, tons of aerial roots. So this guy was growing aerial roots. What I did, I used moss, sterilized. You can just microwave this. And I'm just gonna show you. This has been cooking. This has been rooting for a few days, maybe a week na siguro. Napaka-unglamorous lang ng ginamit ko. So I just used plain plastic. Sa Lazada, makakabili ka pa ng ball. Or you can use, yeah, you can also use small pots, or you can actually use takeaway containers, you know, the sauces, and you have the capsules, and So what you can do is, say you have a small cup like this, or like I said, sauce cups, take away, just make diba? So put moss like that, and then you tie it. And kung may takip yung ano mo, your sauce thing, you can add the cover here, or you can just put plastic, so just so it won't, you know, soak too much. Yan, I already have. So the goal is these aerial roots would grow the fibrous subterranean roots that would help the plant, feed the plant. Okay, so once you have a good amount of the fibrous roots on here, we can cut this. I have 1, 2, 3 nodes, so I can actually cut it here. And since this is a small form, it has wider internodal space, so these are so much easier to propagate actually. So what I did, I'm gonna show you. I just used plastic bag. So I'm not so fancy about it. So you just cover the roots. That would, if you want to grow subterranean roots with moss. Some would use regular medium or coco peat or your regular aeroid mix na agad. It's totally up to you. And then I'm going to cut it when it's already rooted. Less chances of losing it. Sunset na. Yeah, I hope you learned something new today. Like I mentioned, ang natatry ko pa lang doon ay yung air layering. I haven't really tried the 2 pre-cut methods, so this is gonna be exciting. Just the concept, I think it's very interesting and actually very exciting because yun nga, it's low risk, you don't disturb the roots. What we're gonna be looking out for are new growth points from the mother plant below the top cut, so that's exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you posted. I'm gonna do maybe another video, or I'm gonna post them on Instagram. By the way, I'm on Instagram at Plants ni Meg, so check me out, and you know, I'm gonna post updates there as well. Anywho, yeah, so I reached 1,000 followers. So thank you so much for those who stuck around from last year, and even those who just discovered me recently. Thank you for subscribing. Nag-giveaway si Ma'am Shi. Since we talked about Monstera deliciosa Propagation, I told you that I like propagating my Monstera deliciosa, specifically my green Monstera deliciosa. I'm going to be giving away a Monstera deliciosa that's been propagated from one of my plants. It's been growing for a few months now. It's very established and it has a new leaf coming out. It's still a juvenile, so wala pa siyang fenestration. It's gonna be exciting. Yes, so I am giving this away to thank everyone for the 1,000 loves. Firstly, again, I am from Pampanga. I have mentioned this on my previous giveaway. I am from Pampanga. I occasionally go to Metro Manila, so this Competition is open for those who can pick up the plant here in Pampanga or who can wait until I can travel to Manila. So, it should be in a few weeks maybe. I can meet you in Metro Manila or I can move it to you. How do you win this Monstera deliciosa large form? So, of course, definitely you have to subscribe and hit that bell button. So, you will be notified if, I have pakulo akong mga giveaway, ganyan, diba? Mana-notify kayo agad. So, hit that bell button. Secondly, I want you to look back and think, ano yung favorite mo sa mga video ko? And I want you to write in the comments below a single line natawa ka or na-inspire ka or parang light bulb moment siya sa'yo. Like, oh my gosh, ganun pala yun. Ganon. So, if there's one line, just one line, or natawa ka lang, yung ganun lang, I want you to comment below that one line na favorite nyo and the title of the video. Comment nyo dun sa baba. And the person who will win this plant ay yung comment with the most likes. Kakaiba, di ba? May bago invento na naman ako. Again, check out my older videos. Pick your favorite line that you found funny, that you found inspiring, or that you really had a light bulb moment about. Comment it below along with the title of that video, and the comment with the most likes will win the Monstera deliciosa. Okay ba? Magulo ba? I hope that made sense. So if you still don't have one or you just want another one, because who doesn't? I love this plant. Obviously. So hanggang kailan yung competition? Let's end it on October 31st. Comment with the most likes will win the Monstera deliciosa. Thank you for the 1,000 loves. Natatawa ako kasi there are 1,000 people taking me seriously, or at least pretending to take me seriously. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you learned something new today. I'm gonna keep you posted how the propagations are doing. Subscribe, hit that bell button, and like this video if you enjoyed it. And if you have friends who are, who are wanting to propagate their Monstera deliciosas, don't forget to share this video. And yun lang. Thank you so much for watching me today. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!